I just finished reading Yellowface by R.F. Kuang, and I have so many thoughts. I love Rebecca's work. Every time I read one of her books, it's like drinking a refreshing glass of water at 3 a.m. when you wake up. It's just always good. You're always in for a good time. So, the main premise of this book, we have Juniper and we have Athena, who are two friends, and one of them passes away, Athena. Juniper then takes Athena's manuscript from her apartment after Athena passes away and, toys around with it, makes a few odd and end changes, and then decides to publish it as her own. Yeah, plagiarism much. So then we get to follow how far Juniper is going to go to keep this story covered up, that she didn't write this manuscript about Chinese laborers in World War I. And we breach so many topics that are so relevant, which is why I love this book so much. It touches on the beautiful nuances of who should and shouldn't be writing different topics. And is there a reason that anyone should and shouldn't be writing things at all? So loved that it was breaching these topics. It felt so just right now, very on brand for all the things going on right now in the world. Because the book that she had taken from Athena's apartment was about Chinese laborers in World War I. And Juniper is white. And Athena is Chinese. So obviously, Juniper does not have the same background of the people that she was writing about. And some people had a little bit of, some issues with that. And we still in, the book talk community, we see that often with writers that are currently writing right now. Another topic that was in this book that was so interesting to be talked about was the publishing industry. If you love books of any kind and you enjoyed the publishing, behind the scenes sort of thing, you're going to enjoy this because it talks all about how books get published, the whole steps behind the process, everything that they get talked about, from the drafts, the queries, all of that stuff that you don't really get to see behind the scenes. And oh my gosh, they talked about the whole social media tirades that happen and how there's these cycles that happen where the rise and the fall of the drama that always ensues with social media and just stuff that happens. Literally, I think that Juniper had 2 or 3 different drama things that got dredged up, and she is just constantly glued to her Twitter account and her Instagram feed. And girl, just back away. Just put your phone in a little phone jail. Calm down. But it was such a good rendition of how just quickly things can go from fine and dandy to just everything is a complete social media slog. I love this work. This is going to be one of my favorites this year, definitely. 5 out of 5 stars. I'm always a fan of Rebecca's work. Just chef's kiss. Amazing. If you haven't read this book, go read it, please. I loved it.